The city was a symphony of grey. Rain poured from the heavens, hammering on the pavement. A young woman named Sarah hurried along the sidewalk, her shoulders slumped under the weight of the world. Sarah was drowning in stress. Her job was demanding, and the city felt crowded and cold. She longed for a moment of peace. Even the rain seemed to mock her with its relentless drumming. She ducked under the awning of a closed shop, trying to catch her breath. She noticed an old man sitting on a nearby bench. He seemed untouched by the rain and smiled at her gently. For a moment, their eyes met, and Sarah felt a strange sense of calm wash over her. It was as if the old man's peace had somehow reached out to her. He held out a small, neatly wrapped package. Sarah hesitated. Why would this stranger offer her a gift? She was about to refuse politely, but something in the old man's kind eyes made her change her mind. "Thank you," she mumbled, taking the package. It was surprisingly light. Sarah looked up to thank the old man properly, but he was gone. He had vanished as quickly and mysteriously as he had appeared. Intrigued, Sarah continued her walk home. The package felt warm in her hands, a welcome contrast to the chill of the rain. She couldn't help but wonder what it contained. Reaching her apartment, Sarah fumbled with her keys, finally unlocking the door and stepping inside. She placed the package on her worn kitchen table. Exhaustion battled with curiosity. Curiosity won. Carefully, Sarah unwrapped the package. Inside, nestled in soft cotton, were two things. The first was a small, tarnished key. It looked old, like something from another time. The second was a folded piece of paper, yellowed with age. Unfolding it, Sarah saw a single line written in elegant cursive. "Unlock your happiness." The words struck a chord deep within her. Unlock her happiness. What did it even mean? Sarah's gaze fell on a dusty old chest, tucked away in a corner of her apartment. She hadn't opened it in years. It had belonged to her grandmother. Sarah had inherited it after her grandmother's passing. Could this key be for the chest? Sarah retrieved the chest and set it on the floor. Her hands trembled slightly as she inserted the key into the lock. It turned with a satisfying click. Lifting the heavy lid, Sarah was met with a rush of forgotten memories. Inside were photos, letters and trinkets from her childhood. Each item held a story, a moment of joy from a simpler time. There was a picture of her grandparents, their faces beaming with love. A handmade birthday card from her childhood best friend. A small, smooth stone she'd found on a family vacation, a reminder of happy days spent by the ocean. As Sarah delved deeper into the chest, she found herself smiling. The stress that had weighed her down seemed to melt away. She was no longer lost in the demands of the present. She was reconnected with the joy of the past. The rain outside had stopped. Sunlight streamed through the window, illuminating the treasures in Sarah's lap. In that moment she understood. The smallest gift, a chance encounter, had led her back to something precious. It had unlocked the forgotten joy within her heart, and that, she realized, was the key to true happiness.